guys, welcome back to my channel. I am excited as I always am because I have a great video for you guys today. If you're new, welcome. My name is Emmalyn Love. I am a fashion and lifestyle blogger, and here on my channel I do styling videos, try on hauls, a little bit of vlogging, and then this year I'm gonna start doing more videos about my online businesses and all of that good stuff. I also run an online boutique. If you don't know, it's called Shop Emmalyn Love. I'm going to put the link in the description if you would like to go ahead and check me out. I'm excited if I haven't said that already because this video is long overdue. I kind of wanted to do a video on how I started my boutique and how you can go about starting your own online boutique if that's something that you're interested in. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. I believe I have 8 steps you need to take to start your online boutique. I don't know if it's 8 or if it's 9, but I'm just going to go through them and tell you guys how I started, a little backstory, and then give you guys the necessary steps that you need to start, or at least from my opinion that you need to start, or what I did when I was starting. So a little backstory about me is I am a nurse. I've been a nurse for over, I want to say 6 years now, and having a boutique is something that I always wanted to do, but I didn't want an online boutique. I wanted like an actual storefront because I love shopping in store. I love trying things on. I like meeting people, but at the place where I was in my life, my bank account could not allow me to open an actual storefront. And I graduated nursing school 1 year into work, and I was like, I really want to do this. I really wanted to do this because I wanted to go back to school. And I'm like, okay, I want to go back to school to further my education, but this is something that's always been on my mind. So I said, I'm going to take this 1 year, I'm going to try it out, and if it doesn't work, then I'll go back to school. So I opened up my online boutique about 4 years ago. This year is going to make me 4 years. So we've been in business for 4 years, which I'm very grateful about. And I started with $5,000. I started with $2,500 in cash. And the other $2,500, I use my American Express credit card. But you do not need $5,000 to start. You can start with whatever you have. The reason I started with so much is because I did a lot. I'm very extra when I'm ready to do stuff, which is not a good thing. You know, start where you're at. When I started the $5,000, I bought merchandise, I bought clothing racks, I bought bags, like shopping bags, I bought scale. I did a whole lot. I even threw like a little launch party where my friends came to celebrate and they bought some stuff. I hired a photographer. I did a whole lot. But my advice is you don't need to do all of that. Start with what you have and work with what you have. So let's get into the steps. I have my notebook because I wrote everything down. I don't want to forget something. The first thing you need to do is come up with a business name. Come up with a name that's going to represent you, that's going to represent your business, something that you're going to have for a really long time, because you don't want to have a name and then like 2 years down the road you realize that you don't like it, or you're at a different place in your life, or you want your business to go a different road and then you're going to end up changing the name. That's a no. Pick a name that you like, that you're going to stick with, that just embodies your business. My boutique name is Emmalyn Love. That's my name. My first name is Emmalyn, my middle name is Love, and my last name is Foley. So I wasn't going to use my whole first and last name, so I just went with Emmalyn Love. And luckily I have a cute name, like everybody says. So it kind of works, but I wanted my boutique to just be more of my style, everything that I like. I want to be a representation of my business. So it kind of made sense for it to be Emmalyn Love. So yes, get that name. Once you have your name, the next thing you want to do is you want to make sure the name is available. And that's even if you want to start a blog, because I know a lot of people ask me about starting a blog. You want to do the same. This is kind of the same. Figure out the name that you're going to use, and then make sure the name is available. And how you do this is, first of all, check every social media platform. Make sure it's available on Instagram. Make sure it's available on Facebook. If you're going to be on Snapchat, if you're going to be on TikTok, and then you want to make sure the domain name is available to buy. So when I decided that my store name was going to be Emmalyn Love, I've already owned the domain name Emmalyn Love. So I have www.emmalynlove.com. That's my fashion blog. I've been a fashion blogger for a little over 6 years, so I already own Emmalyn Love, and people are already familiar with that site. So what I did was I decided to just buy shop.emmalynlove.com. So when you go to emmalynlove.com, that's my personal blog, and then when you go to shop.emmalynlove.com, that's my boutique. And it makes sense because it's like shop, you know you're shopping when you go there. So make sure your name is available. And how you make sure the domain name is available, what I use is I use GoDaddy. You go to godaddy.com, you click buy a domain, and then you type in the name you want to use, and it's going to tell you, let's say my girlfriend name is Fancy and Chic. So you put in Fancy and Chic, it's going to tell you if fancyandchic.com is available, fancyandchic.org if it's available, fancyandchic.info, and you want to use a .com because a .org is more of like an organization. I don't know what else they have out there, but yeah, make sure the domain name is available. If it's available, buy it, and then check Instagram and make sure it's available on Instagram too, because you don't want to be Emmalyn Love, shop.emmalynlove.com, and then you go to your Instagram page, then it's Emmalyn fully. It's confusing, so make sure it's cohesive on all platforms, and then you can make little tweaks here and there. Like if shop Emmalyn Love isn't available on Instagram, you could post shop.emmalynlove, but you get the idea. So make sure your name is available on every platform. That's one of the hardest part, because there's so many business out there and there's so many names, and most of the names are taken, but it worked out for me because it's my name. No one has my name. So once you get your business name, the next thing you want to do is, what did I write here? Go to the IRS website and get an EIN number, or your identification number, and you need this number for tax purposes. This is how you pay your taxes. So once you register for your EIN number, I don't think you need anything to register. You just go there, put your information in, put in your social security number, and then they're gonna give you your EIN number. So once you do that, you wanna you want to register your business. I know a lot of people call it like fictitious business name. I believe that's what it's called. But you visit your local state's website. I think I went down to City Hall when I did mine, and then the lady gave me the paper. So visit your local state's website, or go to the courthouse or City Hall. I don't know what it's called in different places. But you want to do that, and then register your business, register under the trade name that it's going to be. So my name is Emmalyn Love Foley, and I register my business under Emmalyn Love. So that's my trade name. So that name is what's going to be on my business license. That's what's going to be on my business bank account. That's going to be associated with my EIN number. So you want to go and do that. You want to register your business, and I believe when you do that, you get a business license, and it will have your trade name, and then it will have your business registration number or your EIN number. It has something on there. I did this a few years ago, so I don't remember exactly, but that's what you need to do. Once you have your business license, you get your reseller permit. It now allows you to buy things wholesale and then sell it at a retail price. If you check the description, I'm going to write the steps in there so you can follow that, but I can't give you the website because each state is different. I'm in New Jersey, so I had to do it with my I had to do it in New Jersey. So if you're in like California or Texas, I don't know where you will have to go. So that's something you do have to look into. But like I said, you want your business name, 1. 2, you want to get that EIN number. You want to apply for your reseller permit. You want to register your business with your state so you can get your business license, and then you can have your trade name, all of that good stuff. And then file your business name with your local state. You want to open up your business account, and this is something that I waited and did later down the line. I think I did it like 6 months into business, but you don't want to do that. I recommend you do it right away, because you want to separate your business money from your personal money. You don't want when somebody buys something, then it's going into your personal account and you're working, especially for me, because I was working. I have my paycheck coming into that account, and then I have stuff from my business coming into that account. It mixed up, and then it's very confusing. So don't do that. Once you have the first 5 information that you need, your business name, your EIN number, your reseller permit, your business license, go to the bank, take that information with you, and then open up your business account. It doesn't matter if it's like $200, $300, wherever you have, just open up the account with that and start with that. So it's separate. Then you know, okay, this is my business account. Everything that's in this account pertains to my business, and it makes it very easy during tax time, or when you want to check your statements and figure out what's going on. You can just look at your business account, and it's not like mixed up mumbo jumbo. So once you open up your business account, this is the fun part now. I want to go ahead and figure out the website that you're going to be using to run your business, because we're talking about online boutiques or online business. What platform do you want to use? I use Shopify. I did a lot of research before selecting a website, and a lot of people recommended Shopify. I have a girlfriend that runs an online boutique, and she used WordPress, and she have a lot of issues with them. I think WordPress is better for blogs. It's not good for e-commerce, but I know people that use Squarespace, and I don't know what else is out there, but I use WordPress. I like it. It's super easy. They have, I think, a 24-hour customer service. They're super helpful. Whenever I need help with anything, I can just call up and someone will explain it to me. They have great customer service. So I love Shopify, and I recommend Shopify. But if there are other platforms that you're familiar with that you want to use, you can go ahead and use that. Shopify is super easy. When I started, I did my own website myself. Like I said, I've been blogging for about over 6 years, so I kind of know the basic on setting up a website. It's very easy. You just put the picture here how you want it to be. You do this here, you do that there. You can move things around. So I set up my own website myself. I watched a lot of videos on YouTube about how to set up Shopify, and it was super easy. I used the free template because you guys know I'm cheap. You want to cut back as much as you can when you're starting a business. You don't want to spend money on unnecessary things. So if you can watch a YouTube video and figure out how to set up your online shop, definitely do that. I used the free template. I paid $39.99 a month, $39.99 or $29.99. I have the cheapest plan on Shopify, and it works for me, and I'll recommend that when starting out. And then once you start making more money, you can, you know, upgrade your plan. But I've been in business going on 4 years now, and I have not upgraded my plan. I still use the $29.99 plan. And last year was actually the year that I paid for a template on Shopify. But I've always used the free template, and I always did it myself to just cut down costs. So once you have your website, you decided where you're gonna be, where your store is gonna be host, then you want to find inventory. It's the fun part now. You want to start shopping for inventory. And for me, I had a lot of struggle finding good vendors, but now, of course, that I'm 4 years into business with experience, I found my vendors that I love. I found good people that I work with, and I'm excited because the next video I'm going to be talking all about where you can buy your merchandise for your boutiques. The website that I use, the vendors that I work with. I'm going to be spilling all the tea. I have a full video coming on that, so stay tuned for that. But you can just search Google for like wholesale websites. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I traveled to China like a year before opening my boutique. I have the travel bug, but because of the pandemic, I haven't been traveling. But my ex-husband and I, we have visited China. We visited like 4 cities in China. So I made a lot of connection. I met a lot of vendors. So when I came back and I was starting my boutique, a lot of the items that I ordered was from China. So for the first 1.5 years, like 50%, 95% of everything that was in my store was from China. But as I grew a little more, and then I started doing my research and getting out there and finding more vendors and vendors that fit my style, I started buying more in the US. And I think it's easier for me to shop from vendors that are in the US, because when you have issue with the merchandise, you can call them up, you can send it back. When you have people in China, it's very difficult. First of all, it's expensive, and when you buy in bulk, you're not going to pay shipping for like a whole box of items to ship back to China. So I definitely recommend buying in the US. But if you're small, you're just starting out, you can try AliExpress. Make sure you read the reviews, and the vendors have good reviews. I know Alibaba, but they sell like big quantities. But do your research and check online and see where they have good vendors. And stay tuned for the video that I'm going to be doing next week. We're going to talk about how to find inventory, how to source inventory, and the platform that I use to buy from my boutique. So after you do that, once you get your merchandise, you want to figure out how you're going to get these photos on the website, because it's an online store. So the only way people are going to see your stuff is when they go online. And you want to have good quality photos. When I first launched my boutique, I hired a photographer. She's my girlfriend's little sister. So she didn't charge me that much. She charged me $150 to just get the website up and going, to shoot all of the photos and get the website up and going. I model most of my stuff, and that's a perk because I'm already into fashion blogging. I get dressed, blah blah blah. So I model most of my stuff. I asked a lot of my girlfriends to model my stuff. I asked my girlfriend's sisters, so I didn't have to pay models. Like I said, you want to cut down on cost as much as possible. So definitely ask around. If you can get people to do it for you for free, you want to do that. If you can model the clothes yourself, you want to do that as well. And then as for photography, I say you want to have really good quality photos, because there's a lot of scammy Instagram websites and a lot of like weird boutiques out here. And if I'm going to shop from an online store and I go on your website and it look like you stole somebody else's photo and the photo looks blurry and there's a lot of junk in the background, I'm not going to trust your website to put my car information in there. So you want to make sure your website looks legit. You don't have to spend a lot of money. You can go and check out my website. I don't spend a lot of money for my website, but I make sure it's clean and you can see the clothes that I'm selling. Like if I'm selling a black dress, I want the color to be clean, so you can be able to see the color of the dress and the way it fit. So photography does play a big part. You can use your iPhone, get yourself a ring light, take the picture on your iPhone. If you have a camera, do that. If you can afford a photographer, get a photographer, but photographers can be pretty pricey. So if you want to cut back on cost on that, you should definitely learn about taking pictures and photographies and do them yourself. I know the first year when I launched, I used a photographer, and then after that I started to do all of the photos myself because I couldn't afford to keep up with the photographer. And now I'm in a better place in my business where I always work with a photographer for my boutique. But that's because I also work with brands and I have to create good content for the brands that I work with. So it's easier to just have a photographer shoot my stuff for my Instagram page, and then shoot content for the brand, and then also shoot content for my boutique. So I can afford to do that. But if you're at the place where you can't afford to do that, do it yourself. I did it myself for years, so I advise that you do that. But make sure you get good quality photos. Watch a lot of videos on YouTube. Figure out how to edit your photos. And yeah, photos are very, very important. So after that, once you get your photos, you get it up on the website. The website is up and running. One of the most important thing is marketing. Because now you have this beautiful website. You have all this nice inventory. How are people going to see your merchandise? How are they going to see this gorgeous dress to buy? How are they going to see this cute shoes? Luckily for me, I was already on a platform where I had a little bit of following. I think when I launched my boutique, I had about 6,000 followers on Instagram, which is not much compared to what I have now. But for me, that was a lot, because now the regular average person don't know 6,000 people. So I already had that platform, and then I network a lot, so I had a lot of friends that are in the influencer space that I could use to help me market. Like I would give them stuff to take photos in, and they will post it on their page. So that worked out for me, and I didn't put any money into marketing, I think my first year. But if you're just starting out and you don't have that upper hand where you have a huge following, what you want to do is you want to network, you want to reach out to influencers, you want to see if you can send them free stuff. Or if you can't afford to do that, put your money into ads, like run a lot of ads on Instagram, run ads on Facebook, get on social media yourself, wear the clothes, do videos, because people want to see what the clothes look like. Promote, tell your friends, tell your family, tell everybody to share it, because marketing is one of the most important things when you're doing an online business and you don't have a huge platform. Just being on YouTube alone has helped me tremendously. I think last year, 2020, my business made the most money than they've done in the past few years. And that's just because I'm on YouTube and I do hauls, and sometimes I show my clothes and people see that. So you want to get out there, you want to market, you want to figure out how you're going to do it. If you don't want to be in front of the camera and you don't want to be the face of your brand, Find your favorite influencer, reach out to them and ask them if you can send them stuff. I work with smaller boutiques. Even though I have a boutique, I don't have a problem showing other people items. So if you reach out to me and be like, hey Emmalyn, can I send you this dress? I don't have a problem, you know, showing it to my audience if it's something that I like and it's something that I'm gonna wear, and if it's my style. You can't send me something and expect me to show it if it's not something that I will wear. It's not, you know, it's not organic. So yeah, definitely you want to work on your marketing and figure it out. Ads on Facebook, you can do ads on Instagram, you can reach out to people, you can do whatever you have to do. You want to get it out there, you want people to see these merchandise and you want them to buy it. So that's very, very important. And yeah, that's about it. But I think marketing is the most important part. My advice to you, if you want to do this, is just go ahead and do it. I sat on this idea for years and years, and I knew that it's something that I wanted to do, but people kept telling me, well, everybody runs an online boutique, especially now there's like 1,000,001 boutique out there. People would try to say, oh, well, you know, this person is doing it, this person doing it, everybody and their mama have a boutique. But if something that you love and something that you want to do and you're passionate about, I'll say just go ahead and do it. There's McDonald's, there's Burger King, there's Chick-fil-A, there's Wendy's. There's so many fast food restaurants, but everybody's in business and everybody's making money. So you're gonna find your people, you're gonna find your tribe, and they're gonna buy your items. So if you want to do it, go ahead and do it. Don't be discouraged, and don't wait till you know everything. If you have $500 and you want to start, go ahead and start. In my opinion, it's better to start now and learn as you go than to wait and acquire all of the knowledges and then start 10 years from now, because oh, sorry, my phone. And then start 10 years from now, when in 10 years you could have been making money and you could have gotten so much experience. Experience is the best teacher in life. So get out there, do what you want to do, and do it. And a book that I would recommend is called Small Business for Dummies. I bought this book off of Amazon, and I read it. It have a lot of great information in here, so you should definitely grab it. I'm going to put the link in the description. And then just watch a lot of videos on YouTube. There's so much information out here. Watch a lot of video on YouTube, do your research, and you know, start your online boutique. I am excited, and let me know in the description if you're going to be starting a boutique. Ask me all of your questions. I am only one person. I run 2 businesses, so a lot of the time I can't respond to your comments right away, or I can't get to it, but I'll do my best to answer most of your questions. I'm going to be going to LA the end of February. I'm going to bring you guys along with me. I'm going to vlog so you guys can see how I pick out my merchandise and stuff from my boutique. And stay tuned for the next video. I'm going to be talking about how to find vendors, how to purchase merchandise, and all of that good stuff. If there's anything I missed and you have questions, leave your questions in the comments, and then I'm going to go ahead and try to answer them as much as I can. Like I said, I am only one person, and I run businesses, and I have a child, and I have a job. So I may not be able to get to your questions right away, but I'll do my best to get to it. And let me know if you have any more questions, and I'll see if I can do more videos on running an online boutique and my experience. But that's about it, guys. I hope you find this video helpful, and stay tuned for my next boutique video. I'm gonna start a playlist for all boutique stuff and business stuff, and I'm going to add this video to it. And if you want to know more about influencing, becoming an influencer, becoming a blogger, working with brands, all of that good stuff, your questions, and let me know in the comments, and then I will get to that. And if you're here for the haul video, sis, the haul video is going to be back. The next video is going to be a haul video, so I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check me out on Instagram, and don't forget to subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, and check out my boutique, shopemmalynlove.com. We have lots of great inventory coming soon. Talk to you guys later. Bye.